Steady 5 kilometers at zone 3. Go. Zone 1.
Okay, so this is Sunday, and I'm recording a show. This is going to be a local run, short local run. As you heard, I am planning to run 4 or 5 kilometers in zone 3. Coming to the end of my street. Hello. So 5 kilometers is, I think it's 1.5 laps in each direction. I get the turnaround at 2.5 k. Excuse me. I might turn the music down in a minute once I get into the park. But the music will stop before the first 5 minutes of this show. There is no dialogue to compete with, which is good. Just drums. A live jam from my favorite band. I'm wondering if that's my neighbour up ahead. There's a woman with hiking poles. No. I'm going to meet quite a few dog walkers today. This is where the music ends. Hello. Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
So I'm in the park proper now. She's coming in the same direction as me. I might see her a couple of times more. This is the hardest part. The first 5 minutes. Just coming up to the 5. I love Lambrick Park. So peaceful. Mind you, it is 8 a.m. I've been up most of the morning checking on the status of the Cascade Crest 100-mile race. I have a vested interest in that race. Vicariously, Patrick, the Bullet, Wheatley, is past the area where I DNF'd. So he's going to finish that run for me. I hope. This will be on the air before he's expected to finish. He has about 40 kilometers to do. I think I just blew past the zone 4. I will try and calm down a little bit for the next few minutes. I will get my house in order for talking. I have an idea that my heart rate strap needs a new battery. Morning. Today is a test run to see if the batteries work. Last night they did. This morning I tried to charge it up. It claimed to be full. So I'm thinking that it's going to fail on me today. I'll give it one more chance to see if it's going to come up with some good heart rate data. Otherwise I will really configure my app so that I don't get bad information. But it doesn't have to stop me from running just yet. It has to prove that it's wrong first. It's coming up on the tennis courts. And the alley-oop corner, the real alley-oop corner. Alley-oop. Okay, I'm going to check on what's going on as I walk this little high heart rate off.
Average heart rate 130. Workout average pace 6 minutes 43 seconds per kilometer.
Well, that is reassuring, but I still think that this heart rate strap is going to give me grief.
Zone 3.
I'll leave it for a little longer. How about that? Hasn't yet proved itself wrong. As I scrub off my pace. Hello.
Good morning.
And replace my equipment to its pocket. I can get back to my story about the Cascade Crest 100 miler. That was my downfall, my only DNF. Hi there.
Morning.
Good dog. I was running alone all night, and I ended up finishing off the trail from hell, as it's called, where these ankle-grabbing vines will grab your ankles. Not only do they do that, but they also have fine, spiky barbs, which will poison your leg. Well, you know, like stinging nettle type thing. Nothing too serious. But anyway, then there was a bit of a confusing spot. Being alone, I had to make that call. And I chose what looked like, the more popular used trail. But the trouble was, that was taking you up to the road, and that was not the planned route of the race. So I was on the wrong side of an icy cold creek. And then I realized I had to cross to get back on track. But I unfortunately slipped off a log that I was trying to use as a bridge. 7.5. Okay, that's it. It's beeping purple, which means that I cannot rely on the results from my heart rate information. So I'm going to have to reconfigure my app on the fly, so to speak. I'm hoping to do this run in 35 minutes, so I'm looking for that elusive 7-minute pace. Okay. Audio every minute. And then I untoggle the heart rate, the interval coaching, the heart rate zone change, and that's about it.
43.
I'm up level 43 for the volume, whatever that represents.
1.98 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
Okay, so that's basically the stripped down stats that I'm going to hear every minute now. I will hear a hydration reminder at 20 minutes. You will hear that too. Hi. Hello, doggy. Hi. This is the hardest part. So one lap done. Going up again. Behind the baseball diamonds. So where was I before Samantha and her problems interrupted my train of thought?
10 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 8 seconds per kilometer.
7 minutes 8. Yeah, getting back to the 100 miler. Not only did I fall in the frozen, icy cold creek, But I fell in again further down when I was trying to scramble out of the lake, of the stream, the creek. I was well off course and semi-hypothermic after 65 miles of running, 20 of which were in the dark and alone.
Distance 2.25 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
7:05. Alright, so I'll get the turnaround very soon and start unwinding this run, which will be nice because at the moment I'm running into a headwind. The other problem with having major shocks like hypothermia after you're so very tired and delirious is that you also have to realize that there is the reaper, the sweeper. If the sweep passes you, he will recommend that you stop.
Distance 2.41 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
He will recommend that you stop high at the next aid station unless you can really up your game. Hi. So he isn't in fact following the last runner. He's telling the people that he passes that unless they can overtake him, they will not finish. They will be pulled off the course. So now I'm unwinding this route, as I guessed, 1.5 laps. This will be a real-time recording, so I know it's only going to be at the most 35 minutes long. Because I started the app at the same time as the run. Hello again. And now unwinding.
Yeah.
I guess you figured that out. I did that in the air type circular motion to indicate that I was unwinding. I'm going to see the same Oriental lady that I've just seen 3 times in the last few minutes.
Workout average pace 6 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer.
So I am now below my pace target. Means that I'm going 4 seconds a kilometer faster than I need to be on a sample of 3K. But this is going to be a good reminder of me of what 5K feels like. This route that I'm taking today is probably slightly hillier than our event. So, if I can do 35 today on this one, then Derek and I shall try and shoot for
Distance 2.89 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
that's 20 minutes. Derek and I will have to shoot for sub 35. Because he will for sure go faster on race day. My problem with him is that he might get too excited and get into some sort of bad zone. So I'm going to try and make sure that we run together 4.5K of the race. And then I will tell him to go for the finish, because I know he can out-sprint me. I don't know how far ahead he will get.
Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
Okay. So I'm 8 seconds up on the average pace. I will pass that Oriental woman running. I'm now closing on her slowly, unless she turns off at the next corner, which she might. Who knows what her plan is? Getting back to the heart rate strap. I'm going to buy another one if I can't replace the battery, because this one, for its $89.99 price ticket, has served me well.
3.23 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 48 seconds per kilometer.
It has served me remarkably well for 2 years with almost daily use. So I think I can safely say I can afford to replace it with a brand new one. But there is a newer model on the market that has features that I don't really need. Because I run with my phone, I really don't need it to be autonomous with memory, because I can upload the data as I'm generating it. Why do I need to pay $20 more for the newer model for a feature that I don't intend to use?
Distance 3.37 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer.
Because you have to remember that what I'm trying to do is replicate what you get from a Garmin watch. Heart rate, distance, elevation, speed, time, obviously, with two devices, my heart strap and my phone. The phone I already have. The heart strap that I wear on my bicep, I am going to replace, because the battery will no longer give me a reliable service. Just getting to the alley-up corner, going the other way now. The yakking is
3.54 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer.
the yakking is the tennis players. I'm going to try and slow down the running until I'm back on pace. This 36 minutes of recording will end a busy week of podcasting for me. I've been posting on behalf of contributors. Well, one contributor who doesn't have her own podcast yet, who could. I think I said again.
Distance 3.70 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer.
6:45. I'll walk this hill. This is a little ramp that gets you from the lower playing fields up to the upper playing field. They had to level off the ground So what was a sloping field becomes two terraced, flat areas. So you've got to make up that change of elevation. On one side it's a narrow, sharp incline, the one I've just done, and the other side is more of a wide gravel slope. Narrow, well, not as steep, let's put it that way. The trail is a little wider.
Distance 3.79 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer.
So I can easily do 7-minute pace here. It's whether Derek can hold it back to the last 500 meters. He is planning to lose a bit of weight before the race. He's got 4 weeks to go. And Norma suggested he should try the intermittent fasting diet, which is basically you go 12 hours without eating anything. The only time you eat is during a 12-hour period. For instance, 8 p.m. is when you stop eating, and you don't eat again till 8 a.m. So you're going to have the morning to eat. But at 8 p.m. you stop.
Distance 3.94 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer.
Still ahead of the pace. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to scrub some pace off by taking a photograph of the Mountain of Joy for this episode from Lambrick Park, from the baseball diamond. I'll take another picture through the equipment cage and dugout so you get a better idea of what the minor league players, the children basically, are playing on. They even have infants baseball there. Okay, so now I have a couple of potential title photographs for this episode. I have to think.
9 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
I have to think of a title with 1 kilometer to go. I've basically got 6.5 minutes. Well, call it 7 minutes to think of a title. I think I can do that. Let me just finish what I was saying about the settings on the app. Obviously, I don't really need to hear bad heart rate data. It's only going to confuse my conversation. But without the zone change indicator every time I change zones, I wouldn't be getting very much messaging other than on the 5 minutes, which is a little too far to go out of zone.
Distance 4.16 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer.
That's it. Just around a 7. I'm factoring in one more photo of Lambrick Park from a less common angle. Normally, it's always Mount Douglas in the background. This time it'll be Lambrick Park and the Gordon Head Rec Centre in the distance. Lambrick Park Secondary, or high school as they call them here, will also be in the picture. I'm just coming up to that corner very soon. Alright, so
4.32 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
6:56. Okay, so I'm going to run a little bit of video now. I'm going to run a little bit of video now as the trailer. Hi, for today's episode of good old Lambrick Park. That's what I'll call it. Hello. Hi. Alright, so I'm going to turn very soon to the right. This will be the last little bit of Lambrick Park that you'll see from this camera today. I'm recording audio as well as video, so I'll have two sound sources should I need them. But this way I will have my trailer for today's show. There's Lambrick. And this school here is Gordon Head Middle School. That used to be Gordon Head Elementary. Slow down just a tiny bit more to finish on time at 35 minutes. So with the heart rate not working, I sped up the intervals of when I get updated with my pace, time, and distance. It's like, if you can imagine, the Garmin watch does everything other than record the podcast. I'm using my phone and my heart rate strap to do the rest. So it's like pulling my Garmin apart. I'm going, he's stopping. As I crest the last rise, our neighbours are having a garage sale, or as the English would call it, a boot sale. There's nice pairs of shoes over there. Let me zoom in on the shoes. You see them? That's about as far as it will go. It's now pulsing.
Distance 4.84 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
Got to remember to unzoom before I start running again. Otherwise it's just very blurry. That's about unzoomed as far as it can go. As I finish off my run. There's Derek's old house, the greeny one. And this is my street, the Landaf. As I turn into the sun, I will angle my camera away from the rays. And I will say bye-bye to the video round about here.
98 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 1 second per kilometer. Workout finished.
There you go, 35 minutes down there. As I walk the last few feet, I will press pause and stop on both my app and my voice recorder now. and get to work on my homework. So this is the running jackal saying bye-bye to you on a Sunday from good old Lambrick. Good old Lambrick Park.
Distance 5.08 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 4 seconds per kilometer.
There you go.